Scammers and fraudsters don't discriminate. Every stage of the family can be targeted. The experts at Forward Bank reveal some ways these criminals trick and scam every generation. Learn how you can best protect your family.
We're looking for really a trifold approach to fraud and looking at prevention, investigation, and education. And we really feel with those three topics, we're able to combat fraud to the best of our ability. These things affect all ages from 12 all the way up to 90. So the younger generation has always grown up with technology. So all the things that we see with them really much are going to be online with their phone or with their computer. And they fall victim to, maybe a work at home scheme if they're 16 and above. They'll get checks sent to them. They'll get pictures of checks sent to them and say, hey, you know what? For a commission, go cash this check and we'll send you the money if you got a good checking account. The problem is that those checks are fraudulent and they're going to be stuck with paying the money back.
Social media is definitely the number one option I see. A lot of people are very vulnerable and they're being themselves on social media, which is great, but it allows the fraudsters to kind of get in and kind of maybe understand a little bit about your personal life, maybe ask you a question or send you something that's more delegated straight to the individual. So that does help the fraudsters more when we're putting our lives out online. It's easy for people to see kind of what we need to do, what they need to do to be able to trick you or incite you into choosing an option.
The phishing is still so prevalent. Best thing to do is just delete them. Or the FTC suggests that you send that to a database that the 6 major cell phone carriers have if it comes through your mobile phone, and just forward that message to spam 7726. And they'll have a database where that the phone companies will actually block the numbers to begin with, and so hopefully we can limit some of these scams that come through.
Most recently, I've been seeing a lot of the online banking scams where people are getting a text message that say, log into this service, where they'll build a fake website where you log in, and then they'll steal that login information during that period. From there, they go on and start to take funds out of accounts, and unfortunately, there's not much we can do unless we get on top of it very quickly. So I always recommend just to let us know right away, even if you might be a little embarrassed. Definitely recommend to maximize the amount of time that we have to tackle that option. Just let us know as soon as possible.
Our seniors are the most vulnerable. They have worked their entire lives and have a great nest egg already built up. Obviously, the scammers already know that too. So they are targeted a lot of times through romance scams. Through a passing of a loved one, people are looking for having that companionship, and sometimes these romance scams can really prey on them. For seniors, I would suggest having a trusted person on your account, because then there is somebody else that can kind of watch your account to see if there's spending that comes in. Because it's not your fault when you fall into these scams. But if you can bring somebody along that's trusted to kind of help you out and observe your account to make sure that money is not being depleted very rapidly, and may be able to stop having your loss be as great as it could be. One thing that we like to do, or we have done, is that we have integrated multiple programs to watch people's accounts. So they send up alerts. If there is a access to your account here at Forward, there is an alert that we get that there is another IP address that is logged into your account. We have the opportunity then to either confirm with the customer that their account has been compromised, or if it really is them, if they're on vacation, and we can lock down the accounts to protect their money. One thing that we're also doing is on the education side is getting out in the community. I have multiple events where I go and I speak with seniors, we speak with high school students, and we try to get out as much as we can to talk to them in regards to really trying to prevent and educate our youngest generation or really protecting themselves.
Forward Bank is proud to be a depositor-owned community bank that is dedicated to moving businesses, nonprofits, and our communities forward. Forward Bank, moving forward together.